Y'all, why is it like zoomed? That's weird. My iPad's being weird. But I'm in a great place right now. My camera's just being really shitty. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know how to fix it. Why is it so zoomed in? I fixed it. Okay, that was weird. I realized today that, I kind of knew this for a while, but you know when you know something but you just don't want to realize it and then it finally kicks in and then you're like, oh, that makes sense. I realized today, life is all about perspective. Why is it so dark in here? Hey, yeah. But, oh my god, that sucks. Okay, good enough. Life's all about perspective. And I realized that walking home from the little pizza shop by my house. I also realized that the only thing men are good for, honestly, the only thing that men are, wait, I need to say this the right way. Okay. The only good thing men have really ever done for women is chocolate. Because without chocolate, I'd be mentally losing it right now and I would be like going insane. I needed this. And it's got marshmallows in it and everything. Oh, it's delicious. Gelato is so good. I was gonna get a Pepsi, but I already had a Dr. Pepper. So I'm like trying to be a little bit more healthy. She says as eating gelato. It's okay, because it's okay. I'm supposed to be cleaning up my entire house right now, which I don't know how I'm supposed to do that because it's a freaking mess. My aunt's coming over today, and I am in a gorgeous, such a outfit that you would totally wear when your aunt's coming over. Baggy sweatpants, giant sweatshirt. This sweatshirt's so cute. I love it. It's so comfy and cozy. A pretty much dead slick back because it was good this morning and then throughout the day it's slowly been dying. Eating gelato, waiting for people to come home. But I'm literally just like, I don't know, listening to Chief Keef. Love so, but I don't know. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love men, I love guys, they're awesome. I literally saw a really cute guy in the place that I just went to. He was doing something with a camera. I think he was marketing or something. He was cute. Love liking guys. It's fun. Until it's not. Then it's just depressing and sad. But it's only when you find out that they don't like you back. But then it's like depressing and sad for like a day or two, and then you're like, I'm not gonna waste my time because if they don't like me, I'm not gonna spend a bunch of time like feeling heartbroken over someone that I never even had an actual relationship with. That's gonna make me so mad. Oh well. But I'm extremely tired. It's not even 4 o'clock. Oh god. This week has been so long. Like, it is currently it's not even 4 o'clock yet. It's almost 4 o'clock. On Monday night, I was sitting in my room at 8 p.m. thinking, wow, it's been a long week. What time is it? Looked at the time. It was 8 o'clock on a Monday night. And I was like, are you kidding me? What the hell? Tuesday, talking to one of the coaches that's like our trainer, talking to her about just life. And I was like, oh my god, it's only Tuesday. Now it's 4 o'clock and it's only Wednesday. Like, who created this like system of weeks? Like, I thought it was Monday on a Friday. I also didn't get a lot of sleep on the weekend, but that's not the point. when I was a kid, I remember some very distinct shows my mom would not let me watch. Teen Titans Go. We could watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was like one of my favorite shows to watch. Teen Titans Go was not allowed because I was too young, whatever. I was like I was between the ages of 7 and 11 asking to watch these shows. That's like the idea of what you're thinking, okay? So Teen Titans Go, couldn't really watch it and just never really had the opportunity to. Also take note that when I was like 4, why did I say it like that? When I was like 3 or 4, I would watch Glee with my parents for like between like the first and third season, I think. I've seen those episodes. Other than that, like, I didn't get to watch it until like within the past 4 years. But couldn't watch that. I wanted to watch The Amazing World of Gumball. It's too old for you. You can't watch that stuff. It's not appropriate. I started watching The Amazing World of Gumball the other day. In what world is that too old for me? When I was 11. I'm sitting there, I'm 17 watching this show. The other one is Gravity Falls. I just started watching that last night. And I love it. It's hysterical. And honestly, I think that if I was watching it between the ages of 7 and 11, my brothers would probably be a lot nicer to me. For the fact that they would see how... Shoot. I haven't watched enough episodes to know their names. The brother treats the other sister. I think the sister's name was Mabel, I think. And then the other guy's name starts with a D. I keep thinking Diddy, but it's not Diddy, I think. I don't know. I'm gonna go watch more of that today. SpongeBob. Wasn't really allowed to watch, but I remember being allowed to go see, because the movie came out of like the actual like the live one came out when I was in kindergarten, and our school did maybe it was first grade. No, it was first grade. First grade, the live movie came out. My brother was in kindergarten. We went to a school that we went to for 1 year, and they did a like slumber party type thing where we watched the movie. We had sleeping bags and like you all got cozy, and there was popcorn and all these snacks. I remember watching that. I remember that night so distinctively too. Like we were in the gym, the big screen. It was really, oh my God, I'm spilling chocolate all over me and I don't even have it in my hands. But like, I don't know. I just feel like there's so many things that like I look back on. Like all of my friends when COVID hit in like 6th grade, all of my 6th or 7th grade, all of my friends were watching The Vampire Diaries. It was a thing. They were watching The Vampire Diaries, Riverdale, and Stranger Things. I wasn't allowed to watch any of those. I was in like 6th, 7th, and 8th grade when they're watching these. So then they're talking about all these people in these shows and like these characters in the shows of like, oh my God, Damon's so hot. Oh my God, no, Steph is hot. Like having these conversations. And I'm like, who? I was at a point where I was watching shows like Hannah Montana. Oh crap, what else did I watch? I watched a lot of Hannah Montana. I watched that show like 3 times. A little bit of Casey Undercover. Victorious. I was really into Victorious at that time. I'm watching all these shows that you would normally be watching when you're like in like 11 or 12. Not even 11 or 12, like 7 and 11, like between that ages. Not when you're 13 years old. And like, honestly, to be honest, I kind of enjoy it because it's giving me like the feeling of being a child again, because honestly, thinking about how much stress and work I have to do for the real world, I haven't even picked a college yet. I haven't even started applying. I am taking the ACT on Saturday, and I'm nowhere near prepared. I'm not going to eat that right now. I'm going to eat that in a second. But I also just don't care anymore. And it's like, I miss when I was a kid and I would wear those, like, do you remember those, like, bracelets that are, like, they're not squishy. They're, like, the ones that, like, would look like an animal or, like, a shape, and then you would put it on your wrist and then it wouldn't be. Or, like, slap bracelets. My siblings, like, especially for Valentine's Day, they still do it, would give slap bracelets out. That's my highlight. Like, those were, like, the highlight things. And then the other thing is Valentine's. I honestly always hated Valentine's Day. And I still do because it's stupid, and I've also never had a Valentine's, but that's not the point. It's also a Hallmark holiday, and it's kind of a dumb holiday, but I've also never celebrated it, so I can't say much. But I do find some of the, I feel like I'm the Grinch of Valentine's Day. I do find one thing meaningful, and that's the flowers. Just like how the Grinch finds one tradition meaningful. The mistletoe. Hug her up! I love that scene. That's such a good scene. But, yeah, so, oh my god. It's dark chocolate. It's so good. So, I just miss childhood because I remember my favorite thing about Valentine's Day when I was little was the Valentines of when you were a kid and you had your little like basket on your desk and you would walk around and put all the Valentines in each other's things. I help my brothers and sister every Valentine's Day. I will sit down. We buy like a bunch. Like I think last year we got like Sonic ones for my brothers. My sister wasn't in school yet. So we're probably like gonna get like a Barbie one for my sister or something. And then my brothers will get something. I remember sitting down, those little heart stickers that they come with. Why was childhood so good? And why were we, honestly, like, why when we're kids, why do we always want to be like, oh, I want to grow up? Like, my sister's like, Addie, I want to grow up and be a big girl just like you. And I'm like, no, you don't. And she always says it at the worst times, too. She'll, like, say it when I'm on my period in my room crying on the floor with a heating pad. I'll be, like, sitting there rocking back and forth, like, trying not to cry in front of her. And she'll look at me and she'll be like, I don't want to be big like you someday. I'm like, honey, no, you don't. No, you don't. That's the last thing you want. And that's another thing is like when I'm looking for colleges, I want to stay close by because my sisters are 3 years old and 2 years old. I'm not going to let them go through everything that I had to go through on their own because I had to go through it all on my own and it's extremely stressful. So when I go to college, my sister is going to be 5 and my other one's going to be either 3 or 4. But I'm gonna get them a shared phone that is like, honestly, I think I might give them the phone that I have, but like with nothing on it, because I have a Bark phone, so my mom can shut down the Wi-Fi. So I would just delete all the apps except for the phone calling. Although I want to be able to FaceTime, so maybe I'll like give them like Snapchat or something. I don't even know if there's anything I can use on this phone to FaceTime. Let me see. FaceTime. Video meeting. The best I got is like Zoom or like a burner thing. Oh my god. But I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna give them something so that they can reach me 24/7. And I think I'm gonna talk to my parents and be like, listen, this is their phone. They're the ones who are like, I don't know, just something. Because like, what if like they get into a fight with my parents? Like, I'm not gonna have them go ask for a phone. But I also don't want to go behind my parents' back and give them a phone. But I feel like I'll deal with it when I get there. I'm a big person on trying to live in the present. When I focus on the past, I get really sad, and when I focus on the future, I get really stressed. So I always try to like live in the moment. So I'm trying to like live in the moment, but I don't know. I feel like I also do enjoy being able to plan things out. I've got 2 personalities. I have personality of I want to make sure, it's especially like when I know I have something to look forward to. Like if I've got a trip, like we do this girls' weekend every single time of my mom's best friend comes in with her 2 little girls, which they're not little anymore. They're like almost going into high school. Well, not yet. They're almost, one of them's going into 8th grade next year. But they would come and we would meet up at a hotel. And what I like to do is I like to plan out all the things that we want to do. And it's fun. It's nice to have things planned out. But, oh my god, it's my brother! Hi.
Hola.
What's up?
Are you at track right now?
No, I'm home.
Lucky.
You should come home.
I'm trying to. I'm literally in the middle of Park Ridge.
Are you walking home?
Mom,
Okay, don't tell mom, but I got gelato.
Say so for me.
I will. It's like chocolate though, so I don't know if you like chocolate. Did he hang up on me? He hung up on me! It's okay. I'm okay. It's okay. I'm okay. I had him in the first place. It's okay. You can have him anyway. But I don't know. Oh, and then my second one is going with the flow, which I feel like I've more recently, especially, been more of like just going with the flow because I like just don't care anymore. It's like I get an assignment, I'll either do it now, do it later, or not do it. It's not that big of a deal if I don't do it because it's probably not that important if I'm not doing it. And if it is important, I most likely got it done when I needed to get it done. And if I'm waiting to do it, then like, you know, I don't know. I feel like life's funny and you gotta live with it. Like that one saying, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Lemonade sounds really good right now, actually. Oh, I honestly should probably start cleaning my house. Ooh. Alright, thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye.